This is Sarah from St. Thomas Economic Development, here with another little update, this time from the new City of St. Thomas Animal Services Facility.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
We are in the common room at the new animal shelter for the City of St. Thomas. And I just wanted to ask you a question, Mayor Joe, if I could. How has our city animal services impacted you directly?
Well, I have a number of puppies now, but we've always had a couple. And Jojo was one of my favorites, and she was quite old. But occasionally she'd go visit the neighbor next door. The front door was open, away Jojo would go, and we would never know where she went until I got the call from our animal services. Hey, Mayor, we've got Jojo again, because she was chipped and she wouldn't run or anything. And so they were so special because that got me visiting the animal shelter and seeing what was needed to be done with it, and how well they treated people, and maybe how the type of conditions we made our animal shelter workers work under. This is just so beautiful to see this.
It really is. So a little side note, thank you to Jojo for bringing you around the animal shelter to see how much this new facility was needed. We really appreciate Jojo and your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we tour around the new animal services shelter, we're just popping around to talk to a few people. And this is Mike. Mike is one of our bylaw officers, and he has been pretty involved on the animal services side of things as well. But I know he's also an animal lover. So, Mike, could you give us a little bit of an insight as to how City of St. Thomas Animal Services has impacted you directly outside of it just being your place of employment?
That's a really good question. I would say that, so I moved to St. Thomas 4 years ago, it'll be. And I started working for the city shortly after that. And what I would say is that it's really helped me feel involved with the community. St. Thomas is an animal loving city. It really is. At all times of day, whatever street you drive down, you're going to see a dog walking on that side and a dog walking on that side. I find there's a lot of enthusiasm from the citizens of St. Thomas about animals. And so I feel like that's how I meet folks, and I really feel welcomed by the city and part of St. Thomas.
That's really fantastic. Now, have you succumbed to an adoption through being involved? Was there just an animal that you kind of just fell in love with that you couldn't leave behind, that you had to take home with you?
We all have succumbed to that pull, and we continue to feel that pull despite being all full. When I started, there was a cat named Mollie who I eventually adopted, and she had been in there for a few months, and she was kind of notoriously maybe not the best shower. When people come in to see the cat, she was a little shy. She'd hide at the back, and for some reason, she just took a liking to me. And then I invited my girlfriend Rachel in to come see the cats, and we looked at them all, and I was like, "Don't worry about Mollie. She's a little shy," and she liked her too. So at that point, we kind of felt like she picked us. So now she's the queen of our couch, and They really do pick you. I have also succumbed. I have too. So as we're looking around the shelter, I'm noticing some interesting features. Like, can you tell us a little bit about why you have this shower in the shelter? Well, we're currently standing in a shower because our old facility didn't have that. And a lot of people wonder what it's like to be an animal control officer. And I'm here to spoil some of your dreams with some hazards of the job. Maybe a dog has played in its poop and then jumps up on a cage, and then you get some spackle on your face and hair. We do wildlife control, so sometimes we have to catch an upset skunk. Use your imagination. So having a shower is going to get us back on the road as soon as possible.
That is fantastic. That is a great special feature for you. And we hope that there are many, many cleaner days ahead for you and the rest of the team here. Thank you so much for your time today, Mike, and your time and passion for this project as well. The city really appreciates the effort that you put into your job.
Yeah, thank you, St. Thomas, and thank you for all the animal lovers that have helped make this happen.
We are here with Laura Keates in the new City of St. Thomas Animal Shelter. We were here months ago during construction, and now to be inside, what does that feel like, Laura?
Honestly, I feel like I'm dreaming. Like, I'm just waiting to be woken up and be like, well, actually, we're giving it to someone else. It's not yours anymore.
It is definitely yours, but could you give us a little 30-second rundown on why this new facility was important for our community?
So basically, our current facility was built in the 70s for a temporary solution. And well, it's not the 70s anymore, and we're still struggle busing in the facility. There's no windows. There's not enough space. Like, daily, I'm telling people, sorry, I don't have room to help you. And that hurts. I want to be able to help everyone that needs help. And just seeing our cats in cages with no windows, they're sad. Like there's some that have been there for months and just to think they haven't seen sunshine in months is just heartbreaking.
We were very excited about the cat cages, but now we're going to get a little bit of a tour of the cat cages. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown of these condo features?
Yeah. So basically, like, look how beautiful they are. So one is just like, so litter box will go here, bed and food will go here. And then we have full access to open these portholes. So say I only got one cat per bag, they can have the whole spread. And they also go up and down as well. You can see the little holes there. So we would just pop that out. So say we got a mom and a litter of kittens. Mom needs a break. She just hops up here. This is her own little bachelorette pad.
And these smaller sides, when you're looking at them side by side, this has the opportunity to be for litter box and cleaning so that if the cat doesn't want to be around people or anything, you can kind of divide the cat up and clean it up. And that's where it's safer for staff and a little bit easier on the cats as well. So the other really cool thing that makes me very excited about this facility is this space right here. This will be the cat lounge. And so this will be set up kind of like a living room, correct? And so people, when they come in and want to meet a cat, they can come and like hang out with a cat like it's just at home. So I imagine that's something you're really excited about as well.
Very, very excited.
You might catch me working on my laptop in here a little bit.
Might?
Probably. With the kennels here, we noticed that there are drains in all the floors.
All of our boys are so excited for these drains. They're like dancing.
I can imagine. And some of these kennels actually go directly outside into outdoor dog runs as well, right?
Yes. So half of them, 10 of them are indoor outdoor, which is a huge, huge game changer because like they come in, they're scared, they don't know us yet. At the old place, we have to leash them and walk them outside, which is dangerous for them and extra dangerous for us, right? Because we don't know how they're going to react.
We are in the dog quarantine area at the moment. Laura, can you tell us a little bit about what this space is for?
Yeah, so majority of it's for public health. If there's a dog bite, the people aren't comfortable having it in their home or they need to like figure it out, they'll come here for their 10-day quarantine and they're in a place where we don't have to touch them. They can come in, they can come out, we feed them, and they just get those 10 days just kind of like cool down and the family kind of come up with a plan. Mm-hmm. Also, the dogs that are scared of other dogs, we can put them in here as well. That way they're not in Gen Pop getting barked at and just being terrified. That's a good way to just transition them into the shelter life.
This is all so fantastic. What is sort of the single biggest way this new facility will be able to help support the community?
We're here to help in every way, but specifically, like, we have room for the animals now. Hopefully we will never have a wait list again. We'll be able to just, you have an issue, give us a call, we'll help you immediately. So honestly, it's going to change everything. So yeah, we'll have like those flex cages. So if we have, as of right now, we rely on volunteers to take home the feral cats for recovery, but we can set up in those flex cages a mini little like smaller cage so we can safely work with them, keep an eye on them, and let them heal before they're released after the TNR.
This is all very, very exciting. And in addition to the good things that are happening here, I just wanted to share another upcoming event that is going to help support fundraising to continue the work that they are doing here. And that is the Cat Lady Chic Art Show and Sale on June 21st at Elgin Harvest. There will be a gallery show and some art vendors as well. And that is in partnership with the Sunset Vintage Market. But the proceeds from the Cat Lady Chic portion of the show are going to come directly here to help support the work that you do. So we hope to see people out on June 21st and very excited to continue being a part of this project and seeing just how we can impact the community and the great work that you're doing here, Laura. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of From the Beehive. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button.